10 myths about sexuality you need to know. Sexuality is one of the most fundamental aspects of our existence, yet it remains surrounded by taboos, misinformation, and misguided concerns. Often, these myths can influence our intimate health, relationships, and self-esteem. Therefore, it's essential to question what is true and seek knowledge based on facts and real-life experiences. In this article, we will explore 10 common myths about sexuality that you need to know. Get ready to discover how certain widely accepted ideas may be harming your understanding of this crucial topic. By the end, you'll have tools to make more informed decisions and build healthier relationships with yourself and your partners. Remember, sexual education is a path to freedom, empowerment, and well-being. Let's get started. Passion always fades over time. Not necessarily. The initial intensity of passion may decrease over time, but that doesn't mean it completely disappears. To keep the spark alive, it's important to invest in deep emotional connections, surprise your partner regularly, and practice continuous gestures of affection. Secure relationships require mutual effort to keep the flame burning. Routines in intimacy are harmful. While spontaneity is ideal in many cases, in real life, sexual desire doesn't always arise naturally. Many people need stimulation or even planning to create meaningful intimate moments. Therefore, creating intentional situations, such as setting aside special time for a romantic date, can be essential to keeping intimacy alive in a relationship. Size matters more than connection. False. Emotional connection, open communication, and mutual understanding have a much greater impact on sexual pleasure than any isolated physical aspect. Studies show that couples who communicate well and prioritize intimacy tend to have more satisfying experiences than those who focus solely on physical traits. Men have more desire than women. False. The level of sexual desire varies greatly among individuals, regardless of gender. Factors like emotional, hormonal, and psychological health directly influence sexual appetite in both men and women. Additionally, each person has their own rhythm and unique way of expressing desire. Simultaneous orgasm is a sign of compatibility. False. Although it may seem romantic in movies, simultaneous orgasm is not a reliable indicator of chemistry or satisfaction in a relationship. Each individual has their own rhythm and way of reaching climax, and the true goal should be ensuring that both partners feel satisfied and valued during the experience. Couples in love don't need to talk about sex. False. Even in loving relationships, communication about sex is crucial to understanding each other's preferences, boundaries, and needs. A lack of dialogue can lead to misunderstandings and dissatisfaction, while open conversations promote greater understanding and depth between partners. Sex decreases as the relationship ages. False. Although it's common for desire to change over time, couples who continue to invest in intimacy can maintain or even improve their sex life. Practices like frequent touch, flirting, and exploring new ideas help preserve both physical and emotional connections over the years. Masturbation harms your sex life. False. On the contrary, masturbation can be beneficial because it allows a person to explore their body and discover what brings them pleasure. This self-awareness can actually improve the quality of sexual relationships with a partner, increasing confidence and facilitating communication about preferences. Women aren't as interested in sex as men. False. Female sexual desire is just as present as male desire, though it may be affected by various factors such as education, culture, and social taboos. When freed from these restrictions, many women demonstrate a high level of interest and enthusiasm for sexuality. The more sex, the better the relationship. False. The quantity of sexual encounters does not define the quality of a relationship. What truly matters is mutual satisfaction and shared comfort between partners. Some people prefer less frequency, while others enjoy more. The balance lies in finding what works best for a specific couple. We've reached the end of our journey exploring 10 myths about sexuality that often influence levels of perception and experience. Today, we discovered that the truth about sexuality is much richer, more complex, and personal than any stereotype or limiting belief might suggest. It's essential to remember that every individual and couple has their own needs, desires, and rhythms. There are no universal rules, only guidelines that can lead us toward self-awareness and mutual understanding. Therefore, we encourage everyone to question pre-established narratives and seek knowledge based on facts and personal reflection. Your sexuality is unique, and the more informed and aware we are, the better we'll be able to build healthy, fulfilling, and happy relationships. Thank you for participating, and we hope we've contributed to a more critical and empowered perspective on this highly relevant topic. Remember, dialogue, respect, and self-care are the keys to a balanced and pleasurable intimate life.